Hi, hello everyone. I am Sudeep Chaudhary and this is my project presentation video. And in this presentation, I will present some question answers that I use some clause and operations in MySQL. So let me take you to the project. As you can see, these all are the question I have to answer for this project. And here also and I used mycompiler.io for the demonstration purpose. So let's start with the demonstration. So first question is like create a table that names ride and insert some rows into this with the data and fetch all the data ordered by the fair descending order. So at first I created the schema table with the details like ID, driver ID, passenger ID, start location, end location, distance, and ride time, and face fare. Here I insert some data, and this is the command select star from rides. This is the command to display all the data. Like here, it is displaying all the data in this table. Now, next, move to the next question. Write a query to calculate total distance and total fare. For this is the command query select some distance total as this total distance some fare, and it is the answer. Total distance is 15.25 and total fare 3200. Next question. Write a query to calculate average ride time. This is the query. Select average ride time. It will take the ride time column and make an average of this, and we can get the average ride time. And here is the answer, 1.9. Next question. Fetch all ride whose start location end location contains something like called downtown. Here is the schema. Here is the query. Select from rides where start location downtown and end location downtown. And these are the two data we get from this. You get using this query. Next is count the number of rides for a given driver ID. In this question, I get the number of rides for driver ID 2, and here is the count is 2. As you can see in the list, driver ID with 2 has only 2 rides. Now next question, move to the next question. We have to update the fare of the ride with ID 4. For this, I have write an update query to update the fare of ID 4, and here the fare is, I think, fare 150. Update right? Yes, yes, yeah. And if I get the data from data in this line, I will get you can see the updated fare. Now next question is calculate total fare and for each driver. For this I have used this select driver ID and some fare, and as total fare rider group. I used group by clause to get this result, and for each driver is the total fare 2 and 3. Next question. Write a query to delete the ride with ID 2. Same with the, I have used delete operation for this question, and again we need to print all table to see the answer. Now, next question will be what I have to print the maximum fare in this list and the minimum fare. So this is the maximum fare. I have used max clause and min clause for the fare column from this rides table. And this is the answer, max 500 and minimum 200. Now next, select driver. Next question is query to find average fare and distance for each driver ID. Again, this is the command for this question. Select driver ID, comma average fare as average fare and average distance and average distance from rides table. When I have also used group by clause for the driver ID. And this is the average fare and average distance for the each driver. Next question. I have to write a query where I have to find the driver ID. Find the driver ID that have completed more than 5 rides. So I have written this query that have in count greater than 5. I have used the having clause for writing the conditions. That what will be the condition that based on that based I can get the result. And here is the result. Driver ID 1 have ride count 6. After that, there is the question. I have to assume that there is another driver's name table that have a driver ID and name fields, and I have to write the query to find the name of the driver with highest fare. So this is the this is the query for this question. Here I have created a driver's table using it have field of driver ID and name, and also I have entered the data in this table. And for this is the query to get the maximum driver name that has maximum fare. The answer is Bonnie. As you can see, Bonnie has the ID 2, and here also Bonnie have the average fare of 500. So it will be the maximum fare. Now, next question. I have to query to find top 3 drivers who have earned the most from fares, return the driver's IDs, and total earning. Here it is the here is the query, and here is the answer. John have total earnings of 1800, Clyde 650, and Bonnie 500. Next, I have to write a query to find all rides that have no end location set on it. So that is the query. Select star from rides where end location is empty or end location is null. And this is the answer for this question because there are no end location have been set. Next question is write a query to calculate fare per mile for each ride and return the ride IDs and their fare per mile ordered by fare per mile in descending order. And here is the query. Here is the query for this question. I select the IDs and fare, also fare and distance to get the fare per distance result, and use the logic distance greater than 0 should be, and use the order by clause to get the data. And here is the data, ride ID and fare per mile. Next question. I have to assume that there is another table that name is passenger, and with the fields name, passenger ID and name fields. So I have to write a query where I should return a list of all rides including a driver name and passenger's name. Here is the answer. And I have also added a passenger table to access this question. And this is the query I have written to get this answer. And this is the answer that each ride ID in each column. This is the ride ID, this is the driver name, and this is the passenger name. Next question. I have to write a query to add a tip field. Means I have to add an extra field to the right table, right tip. So this is the simple function, simple query that I have to write. This is alter table rights, add column, tip decimal, tip, and this is the type of the data type, that how which type of the data type will it be. This is the answer. Now if I can just add a new ride with the tip, then and enter, select star from rides. Yeah. You can see the new field I've added with the tip column. And that's all about my project. Thank you.